The life of a Lake Weir student can be very boring. Tons of homework, tons of tests, and worrying about college. On the other hand, it can also be fun with an array of extracurricular activities. Clubs, dances, and sporting events make a student's life a little bit spicier. Perhaps the most festive time of year, however,
platform
is
shoes,
homecoming week.
bell-bottoms, mood rings, the fawns, and pet rocks. These things were brought back through our generation to present-day Lake Weir. This was 70s Day. A weird, warped, and freaky interpretation of the 70s. Students grabbed all the 70s paraphernalia they could find and threw it all together to create 70s Day. Do you realize that there are actually people who wear wingtips, golfer hats, cameras, and those Hawaiian shirts? They're called tourists. Lake Weir High decided to celebrate this unique brand of individual. Purple and gold, the proud colors of Lake Weir High. And what a better time to show your spirit than the day of the annual homecoming game.
Each year, seniors are invited to choose other seniors for Perfect Couple, Most Intelligent, Most School Spirit, Cutest Babies, Most Athletic, Weirdest, and Class Clowns. For each category, a guy and a girl are chosen. The winners for this year are as follows. Perfect Couple, Jody Miller and Daniel Collins. Most Intelligent, Chanel Tony and Brent Hicks. Most School Spirit, Aaron O'Carroll and Chris Hampton. Cutest Babies, Joey Jennings and Brandy Love. Most Athletic, Chris Larson and Jeannie Miller. Weirdest, Jeremy Wagner and Erica Inquist, and Class Clowns, Stanley Chestnut and Becca Stanley.
On October 22nd, students went to show their spirit at Hurricane Howl. Groups like the Drama Club, the Cheerleaders, and the Dazzlers, featuring an unknown Dazzler, participated in skits for everyone to watch. Afterwards, students enjoyed the beats of jazz band. At the end of Spirit Week, students got together for the homecoming dance, the second biggest dance of the year, aside from the prom. Traditionally, guys ask girls to dances, but once, long ago, a girl named Sadie broke this tradition and asked a guy out. Now, each year we celebrate this person by having a dance where the girls ask the guys out. This is known as the Sadie Hawkins Dance.
With the arrival of spring, more came than just warm weather and budding flowers. It also brought the realization that prom was right around the corner. Excitement quickly spread and preparations began. The need for the perfect dress and just the right tux became a high priority. Prom is all that anyone could think, talk, or dream about, and it all came together for Lake Weir High students, April 25th.
Okay, today's been kind of a hectic day for me. Today around 3 o'clock, or actually around 4 o'clock, I put my tux on. I found out the button was ripped, so that didn't help. And they were all going to go to Harbor Hills to eat, but it was so early. It was like, what time was it, like 5 o'clock? Yeah. So we had nowhere to go, so we went to
Vic's Embers.
Vic's Embers.
The night-night prom was held at Harbor Hills in Rainy Lake. Some people chose to dine there, while others found it more exciting to eat elsewhere.
It's been pretty nice. The dance floor is a little crowded, but other than that, it's been good.
Oh, the overall night, it's been really really cool. I've waited my entire life to go to prom. I haven't been able to find a girl yet. I'm still waiting for someone, come by and for me to dance with. All right, just joking. Yeah, it's been really cool. The dinner was good and everything, and the company was good. And just everyone's having fun. We haven't had any fights, and no one's slashed any tires yet. Aside from that, everything's been really cool.
For the senior class, the honors of prom king and queen went to Matt Candler and Becca Stanley.
I was real surprised, and I didn't know what to do. I thought I was gonna cry, and it was just a total surprise. My heart goes out to.
Being queen was a lot of fun. I don't know. It hasn't hit me yet, so I don't really know what to say. I didn't deserve it. I don't know.
But she cried, and it was a great night. It was real fun. I'm glad she won. One girl who should win it was her. Yes.
Girls in beautiful gowns were escorted by their dates in striking suits. As they left the prom, they were able to pick up mementos of glasses with the prom theme and their names engraved in them, along with napkins with the prom theme printed on them. Pictures were also taken throughout the evening. The joyous night came to an end, and with it, participants took with them memories that will last them a lifetime. For HCN, I'm Marissa Sweeney.
High school. I don't really know. I kind of want to be a showgirl. No, I don't know. No. I'm going to go to school. Hopefully FSU. That's where I'm looking at right now. Don't really know for sure, though. Looking around still. Go to school for a couple years and enter the workforce and start paying taxes. Everybody says Mr. Karsten, and he is an awesome teacher, but I truly think that I began my love of English with Mr. Bauman my freshman year. He's always never seen the guy have a bad day. He's always peppy and up, and because he believes in himself so much, it kind of rubs off on you too. And I think him and Mr. Karsten have a lot together and similarity, and I'm glad that I started with Mr. Bauman and ended with Mr. Karsten. So.
After losing star senior Tim Hicks to graduation, the Lake Weir High School varsity football team began a year of rebuilding. Led by team leaders Anthony Price, Brent Hicks, Mike Piner, and Corey McCoy, the Canes finished the 97-98 campaign at 2-8. Coach Richard Pettis explains that despite the losing record, the season wasn't without positives.
Reflecting back on this past football season, our overall record was 2-8, and that part of it we were not very pleased with, but overall we did some real good things this year. We have some players that really stepped up, some young players, Corey McCoy and Anthony Price to mention
The
a few.
Weir High School Class Country team finished their season with a record of 4-6. They put in a great effort and made it to county, districts, and then to regionals for the first time in 5 years. With only 2 returning players, the varsity volleyball team had a rocky season with 2 wins and 16 losses. With this past season's experience, the team is optimistic about the future. Stephanie Kaufman and Sabrina Majewski were given honorable mention by the Star Donor All-Area team.
Okay, this year's girls weightlifting team did a really great job. They went 11-0 on the season, and we have everybody returning for next year. Key lifters were Stephanie Kaufman and Eva Smith. They took first place at every meet. Not only did they do that, they took first place at Tri-County meet and also our first ever state meet for girls weightlifting.
For the boys basketball team, this season's finish has been their best of the past 5 years. They won more district games than of the previous seasons and finished 4th, their highest ranking yet. Their final record was 6-20. Some of the key contributors to their success were the shortage of female athletes in comparison to male athletes. The Marion County District added girls bowling to its list of sports. Lake Weir's first season put up some pretty impressive numbers, especially considering that few of its players had any prior experience. Due to the fact that this was bowling's first season, no district competition was held. The team and its coaches are optimistic about the future. Holding the best record in their district and Marion County, the boys soccer team finished their season at 8-4. The game of the year for the team was played at home against Lecanto. The game was tied 0-0 with 10 minutes left. Then Brent Hicks scored a hat trick to give them the victory. The Laker wrestling team had an excellent season. Some key wrestlers were P.J. Jewell, who had a record of 19-7. He led his team in pens with 18. Sophomore Danny Roscoe went 11-7 for the season and held the team's second highest total in pens with 11. Senior Shane Westman went 8-7 for the season and had 7 pens. In sports-related news, the Dazzlers were state champs in 3 dance categories and placed 4th in the nation in high kick. SUDA is a motto for the Lake Weir High School Dazzlers. It stands for Spirit, Unity, Discipline, and Attitude. This year, SUDA took this carefully choreographed team of dancers all the way to a Florida State Dance Championship and beyond. Having won Best in the Sunshine State in 3 dance categories, the Dazzlers headed for a national stage at Orlando's MGM Studios for a weekend of intense competition against the nation's best. Where each dance team is permitted to compete in 2 dance categories. Lakewood chose varsity high kick and varsity jazz. In the end, the Dazzlers took home the distinction of a 4th place showing in high kick. Having placed 4th among 300 teams, it was evident that the hard work had paid off.
It was their decision to give up their Christmas break. It was their decision to work very, very hard. And it was their determination is what has given them average success this year and actually allowed them to meet their potential.
Well, I think we did really good. We were real positive and we looked out for each other and we just had a lot of fun with it and didn't put pressure on each other.
We worked so hard and so long and we finally accomplished something. It felt like, oh my gosh, this is what we were working for.
Being crowned state champs for the first time ever and finishing 4th in nationals has given the Dazzlers plenty to smile about as they conclude their best season yet. For Fast Forward, I'm Larissa Sweeney. Also in sports-related news, the Lake Weir High School Marching Band earned Straight Superior at contest.
Hard work, dedication, practice, and patience. All these things fit together to make up the pride of Marion County, the Weir High School Hurricane Band. The band has had some major accomplishments in the 97-98 season. The Marching Canes earned straight superiors at FBA Marching Festival and also marched in the Ocala Christmas Parade, the Orange Blossom Gardens Parade, and the Bellevue Christmas Parade. The band has had a very proud history at Weir High School, and as they look forward to the 98-99 marching season, they hope to continue their tradition of excellence.
I want to try to teach English at a college, and I'd just like to have a job, family, just settle down. Whatever they do now affects them even as a senior and the rest of their lives, and they should try to stay focused on their goals and do what they need to do, be responsible.
I've been involved, well, it was a school-involved activity. It was at one of our football games, actually. One of my football players for this year was Doug Hadaway, and it just so happened that I came up behind his parents one night at a game without knowing who they were, and had made a mention of the football players and you know, the crowd turnout and everything, and I had the father turn around and tell me, you know, well, when your son plays football, you come to every game. And I said, yes, sir, you know, you're right. You know, who exactly is your son? And he goes, I'm a Hadaway. And it was one of the funniest things in the world because I ended up saying something to Doug about it, and it was funny just to watch him be embarrassed about it. So it was altogether a funny situation. My role model, I found last year would probably have to be Miss Rochelle Jurowski. She's a very strong woman. She's involved in exactly what I would want to do with my life as far as being a teacher and being involved in history. She's great at what she does, and as far as just being an all-around great person.
I don't have a forgettable moment. I mean, even the bad times have been like, I mean, everything is like in the long run. It's going to be funny, like messing up labs in Mr. Dorofsky's class. I mean, it's all fun and good in the end. But I don't think anything in high school is going to be something I want to forget. I've had a great time. Contrary to popular belief, everybody says your senior year is. I had a great year my junior year. I think that was, I don't know, I wasn't the oldest and I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do next year in college and everything, but I'm not the youngest freshman. But I don't know, my junior year was just like in the middle. I was active in, I don't know, I wasn't the underclassman, but I wasn't getting ready to go away yet and worrying about all that, so. I think my senior year has been the most memorable. I mean, like, everything important that has happened to me in my high school years have happened my senior year. And I played soccer for the first year this year, and I think our most memorable moment was on our first game we won. And we hadn't won a game in like 2 years, and we'd only scored 2 points all of last year. And this year we scored like 2 points in our first game, and we won it. And I think that was just like the most amazing experience. I've never smiled so much in one day. Really good teachers. I've had all honors classes so far, and I've had a chance to work with the best teachers at Weir. Mr. Carson is really great. He's really taught me how to look at the clouds in a different way and look at everything in a different way. And even the Jurowskis, who are the hardest teachers at our school, you'd think that I wouldn't even mention them, but they made me work so much harder than I ever expected to, and I really owe them a lot. Even physics was good with them, so.
One large aspect of Weir is represented by the teachers. Usually, their hard work goes unnoticed. However, on October 23, 1997, one teacher received some well-deserved recognition.
Now your attention, please. Need to recognize Miss Sandra Wilson.
teachers received a pleasant surprise from the administration this morning. 12th grade English and English honors teacher Sandra Wilson was selected Lake Weir High School Teacher of the Year for the 1997-98 school year. The award is given annually to the teacher who best demonstrates professionalism, innovation, and commitment. Ms. Wilson was surprised by the award.
How do you feel about becoming Teacher of the Year?
Truthfully, I'm flabbergasted. This is a great surprise and obviously a great honor to be selected by my contemporaries for this great honor. I'm very, very thrilled.
In addition to being Teacher of the Year, the senior class voted Miss Sandra Wilson as the perkiest teacher at Lake Weir.
I was a bit surprised when I found out that I was voted perkiest teacher. Some of my students, I think, confused perky with being awake and alert, but I found out that if I act in a perky manner, if I'm wide awake and alert, they will usually react with the same.
Other perky teachers at Lake Weir are Mr. Keith Bauman, Miss Kathy Baker, and Miss Mary Ann Wilkinson. Seniors voted for other teacher superlatives as well. The class of 1998 voted Mr. Todd Karsten as their favorite teacher. Seniors believe Mr. Karsten also has the best hair at Lake Weir.
I'd like to thank the senior class for recognizing me with a couple of awards. The Best Hair Award, I didn't think they had one of those, but I seem to have beaten out Mr. McPadden by a hair or two. Sorry, Mac, I had to add that one. That's an honor, but the hair is not anything I can do anything about. It's not a skill. It just happens. The other award that I appreciate the seniors voting on me is the Favorite Teacher Award. That means a lot. I'm lucky enough to have students who I can get close to. I've always been able to get close to my students, and this year's senior group is one of the best I've ever had the pleasure to teach. It's a good group of kids. This year has gone fast. I can't believe it's February already. They'll be gone before you know it, walking down that football field. But I appreciate their respect in me, and it's an honor to get their Favorite Teacher Award. Thanks, class of '98. We'll never forget you.
Other favorite teachers include Mr. Tom Natalino, Miss Kiefer Shelton, and Mr. Lou Morrison. Other teachers with unique hairstyles include Mr. Ed McPadden and Mr. Abbey. Despite falling short for Lake Weir's best hair, McPadden received the most votes for having the best sense of humor at Lake Weir. A few other teachers with a great sense of humor are Mr. Tom Natalino, Mr. Fritsch, and Mr. Rep. Seniors voted Mr. Stephen Jarofsky as the smartest teacher at Lake Weir. Other genius teachers at Lake Weir include Miss Rochelle Jarofsky, Mr. Ed McPadden, and Miss Sandra Wilson. Seniors chose a surprise Miss Alice Bolaños as the teacher with the most homework.
Of course, I do believe that homework is very important, and everyone knows that if you don't do your homework, you won't learn. So that's why I assign so much homework.
Other teachers with a lot of homework include Mr. Stephen Jarofsky, Mr. Conrad, and Miss Rochelle Jarofsky. According to the class of '98, the strictest teacher at Lake Weir is Mr. Shandor. Other strict teachers are Miss McCrae, Miss Cruz, and Mr. Bedgood. Seniors feel that the best dressed teacher at Lake Weir is Miss Ford.
Actually, I'm really surprised that the seniors would vote me for best dress. I probably don't put as much thought into it maybe as some seniors probably think that I do. I just enjoy being comfortable and just expressing my individuality, and I think clothes are a great way to do that.
Other sharp dressers at Lake Weir include Miss Wilkinson, Miss Baker, and Coach Gray. Seniors also feel Miss Ford has Lake Weir's best smile.
I think it's really neat. I'm really excited and surprised that the seniors would vote me for best smile. I think it's just really important to be as positive as possible, and I just do my best to smile even when it's kind of difficult sometimes.
Lake Weir's other great smiles include Miss Baker, Miss Wilson, and Coach Gray. Unfortunately, not every teacher receives a superlative. However, the Video Yearbook staff would like to take this time to thank those teachers not mentioned for their dedication and hard work.
see myself still living in Florida. I was born here. I love it. And maybe a husband. I don't know. I kind of want to focus on my career. My dream is to be a doctor. And of course, I'd like to go back to our high school reunion in 10 years. And hopefully have a family by then.
Proudest moment like where it was?
I think that will be graduation, actually, because I have the goal of being, number 2 in my class, and currently am. But that's my dream, to be up there on stage, and say a speech in front of the whole class of 1998. So it's very important to me.
I didn't know you were so important, right?
Memorable moment when I came back to school from being sick and was elected class clown. That just made my day. It was something I always hoped for my entire life. It meant a lot to me when people picked me that when I wasn't even at school, and it just really, really touched me, and I'm never going to forget it. Excuse me. Still ain't Chestnut in 10 years. Well, I hope to be on TV somewhere down the line. Maybe Saturday Night Live. Maybe making movies. Just depends on what road my life is set on. But I plan on going into TV productions and not be the camera guy. Be the guy in front of the camera and make a lot of money. But best of all, be known by a bunch of people and hopefully be liked. That's where I see myself 10 years, and with a wife and some kids.
To all my peoples, y'all, I see y'all, we out of here. All the seniors, what up, big ups. Leaving all my peoples here, you know what I'm saying, represent 9-8, we out of here.
See my fashion sense for all the little girls that are left. Hi.
I'd like to say bye to my friends at Lake Weir. Not very many, but Aaron O'Carroll, of course. Hi. But leave a shout out to my little brother, Tony Hampton. Good luck to him in baseball, and he's doing well so far. And his crooked head, which I shaved.
Leave my glasses to Kevin Rook, a.k.a. 52, hoping that he will use it to get the knowledge he needs to graduate from high school. This is for you, Kevin.
All right, I want to say bye to my girl Nicole. Leave her all my fun memories of Weir High, and I leave her my loud mouth. I want to say bye to Jessica Cologne, and to Daryl, I leave him all my trips to McDonald's.
What's up? This is Steve Moore. This is my last year here. I just want to give a shout out to my boy Chris. Good job in track and all that. And this is 98. This is a year we're all over with. Just have fun with your life. Peace out, man.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and I leave all my laughter and my happiness, whatever, here at Lake Weir to my sister Ketty. And goodbye to all the people that knew me and all the people I knew. Good luck, have fun, and that's it. Goodbye.
Hi, my name is Rosemary, and I want to say to all you senior friends of mine, see you around, and to all you underclassmen, good luck.
Okay, I'm going to miss band and going to football games and, well, hold on. I got to come back next year anyway. Never mind. So, I'll see you guys next year.
Bye, Lake Weir. Bye. Bye, Laura. Bye.
What's up, Lake Weir? This is Nikki. I just want to say goodbye to all my friends and all my teachers. It's been fun.
I'd like to say later to all the underclassmen, and I'm graduating this year, so I won't see y'all anymore. And I'd like to say bye to my girlfriend, Aida, and peace out.
I want to say bye to all the seniors and wish them good luck in college next year. And Coach Pettis and the rest of the football team, good luck in the 98 season.
Alright, I just want to say I'll see y'all later. Alright, bye.
Good job, Joy.
Hi, my name's Stephanie. I just want to say bye to Lake Weir. I had a great time here, and I'm going to miss everybody.
I'd like to say bye to my senior friends. Senior year's been great. I'd like to say bye to a couple of my teachers, Mr. Nat, Mr. Gardner. Can't forget about Mr. Abbey. Peace.
I leave to Lake Weir, my school spirit, and all the good times, and all my tardies, and hope the soccer team gets better. I'm going to miss all my friends, class 98.
As my last will and testament, I'd like to give a shout out to Hassan, Buzz, and all the people that kept it real in Weir High School, and to all the girls that look good. Thanks.
Yeah, what I'm gonna miss about Weir High School is all my friends, and you know, the company and you know, the atmosphere and stuff like that. But you know, that's about all. And I want to give a shout out to my girl Janelle and the rest of everybody I went through 4 years at this wonderful school with. And that's it.
I'm going to miss Weir High School, and I want to say goodbye to all my friends that are juniors, especially Adele Hart and my brothers, Bobby and Danny.
I just want to say class of 98 rules, and I feel sorry for all of you guys that's going to be left here, but you guys just have to stay here. Sorry. I don't know what to say.
What I leave for the school, for the underclassmen, is just my best wishes, and hope you guys all pass. That way the teachers won't have to deal with you here. And I also leave for those who are hungry, this sandwich. This is for our man Richie.
Okay, no. Good.
All right, this is Jason Duncan. I just like to say goodbye to my cousin David, Conrad, Danielle, I love you, all the underclassmen. Later, I'm not going to be here, so see ya.
Okay. I would like to leave my Band-Aid to Erin O'Carroll because the tanning accelerators that she convinced me to use, I'm allergic to, and it gave me a rash. So thank you, Erin. I appreciate it very highly. And I would also like to leave my L. Morin parking space. It's the fourth one in, and it's very convenient. I highly recommend all juniors to get this next year when you're seniors. It's fantastic. I can pull in at 7:14 and still make it to class on time. It's great. So.
My name is Mike, right? The 2 years I was at Lake Weir, I enjoyed playing football, talking to a couple girls, and my teachers, my favorite teacher, Ms. Frazier, and Coach Pettis, and Coach Clark, and thank you.
I want to leave behind all my good friends, my memories, all the good times I had at Weir High School.
All right, Lake Weir, it's me, Jay Fats, and I have to leave behind everything that made me, all my sayings, basically, and just me. I leave it to everybody else, all the 11th graders coming up, Solomon, Trudell, Lorenzo, Pony, all of them. Maybe future PUB Clique members. I leave them my standing space on the football sidelines, my patch of grass where I sat for 12 games. I leave that to them. My spot on the bench where I sat JV year for 16 games. I leave that to them as well. And just everything else. I'll miss you guys. Love you.
All right, seniors, I don't really have anything to leave, but when you guys watch this video a couple years down the road, I want you all to remember all the great times that we had here in high school, and you can only be in high school one time, and I'm glad I was with you guys.
Goodbye, Lake Weir. I'm really excited to be leaving this school. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I had a lot of fun here in HCN and video productions. It's been great, but I am happy to move on to college and get a more experienced level of video productions. But I want to leave it behind to Larissa Sweeney and whoever else is going to be running the show next year. Good luck. Oh yeah, and bye to my sister Megan.
Okay, I want to wish Casey Wilson and Brooke Adams a great year next year for the FFA. And I just want to wish all my friends all the success in the world, and that I love them and I'll miss them.
I've had these keys for a long time now,
and I want to pass them down to someone with a lot of feeling. Steve, I would like to give you the master key to the school. I would like to give you the elevator key to the elevator. I know you teachers are jealous because you all want some. And
Yes, indeed.
these go to the Little Rascals at Publix, the gumball machine at Winn-Dixie, and the key to the post office box in Summerfield. Here you go, man.
What do I get, Stanley?
Last week on LR.
I told you there are 1,500 pizzas, not 5. Next time you're gone.
With your hepatitis,
You could have killed somebody. What you did was stupid.
If I didn't, the hot dogs would have fallen on the floor. I did the right thing. And if I had to, I would do it all again.
What are you, stupid boy? You want detention for stealing 75 cents worth of food?
Stand clear. Make way, people. We're losing them. Not good, Lauren. There's no way these kids are going to eat anchovies. Top it off and then even cut them up.
What are we gonna do?
On three. 1, 2, 3. Flo, give me a garbage can, pliers, and a fork stat. It's gonna take forever. Take over, Flo. I have to page Betty.
Guess it's back to the LR.
Hi, Gus. Busy night?
Just sweeping the floors like every Friday.
Well, I have some cookies I bought from home if you'd like some later.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You're pretty sweet on a Major Gretchen.
Just being neighborly is all.
Well, he's a fine man. I hope you two can work something out.
Hey, are you all right? Can you sit somewhere else? You can't blame yourself for what happened. It could have happened to any of us. You have to let it go.
You don't know what it's like. See that kid hit the floor over and over. Can't get that sting out of my head.
It's not your fault. He could have choked on anybody's chili.
Well, it sure doesn't feel that way. Please, just leave me alone.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but you were out of money.
This is crazy. I just put $10 in my account yesterday. Are you guys stupid or something?
Now calm down, honey.
I'm not gonna put up with this. You guys messed up for the last time. Last time.
What the heck are you doing? So you're the one that's been stealing all the food. You know that's really greedy. You know we have limited funding, yet you take the food from all these kids?
I'm sorry.
That's okay, Norma. We're gonna get you some help.
Welcome back, Betty.
Are you sure you really want me to help? Alright, I'm gonna need 20 pounds of bagel dough, 13 cans of tomato ketchup, 14 pounds of sprinkled cheese. I mean, everything you can find to fix it.
Man, it sure is good to have her back.
Next week on LR.
What's this? I'm sorry, Agnes.
I've had enough of you guys. I told you it was the last time, and I meant it.
He's got a spork!
Well, Gus, sweetie, I was hoping you could give me a hand by sink. I just can't do a thing in the kitchen.
That was Principal Astor. The county hospital has 4 students with hepatitis. They're ours.